So, this is FaceRig. It's pretty cool. The lip sync is a little funny, but that's pretty much to be expected considering it's still in beta. The tracking is a little funny for me just because of how my computer is set up. The webcam doesn't have the monitor is so large that the webcam has no good place to sit. If it's down at the bottom of the monitor, it's too low. If it's at the top of the monitor, it's too high. And I can't put it elsewhere, otherwise the tracking goes all off-centered and I'm just constantly looking this way. So, this is the Kathy model, and originally it was a red fox, and you can customize colors. The jacket can be whatever color you want it to be. So can the eyes and the fur colors. Where it's really light brown is where it's normally white, and you cannot have it match the usual tone of the fur base. But that's not that big of a deal as long as you can closely match it if you're wanting a solid color. Or you can go ahead and just do a texture remap, which I'm not, I'm not really that good at that, so, it's not available yet in the beta, but you can have the option to hit a key to make your character shrug. You can have them stick their tongue out. It's pretty cool. This model has no props yet. I don't know if they will ever have props considering the nature of the model. Fluffo has all of the props. That doesn't surprise me considering he's technically the mascot for FaceRig. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little setup. It tracks pretty well. It does have a few issues. A lot of it has to do with just the nature of it. If you have a certain kind of feature to your face where it's funny with the webcam. For example, I have very narrow eyes, and if I smile, sometimes it closes. Fluffo does it a lot. Kathy's not so bad. She's a little bit more forgiving. But if I look a certain way, her eyes will close, unless I look way up. And even then it doesn't quite register. But, God, this is so cool. You can just turn, and you have to be a little careful, because you might fall a little outside of the tracking range, and it freaks out like it did just now. It has to recalibrate. But it's so cool. Alright. There's tons of models for you to choose from, but if I go through flipping through them right now, it might crash the program, which is a bad thing right now because it runs so many things in the background that something will break, something will conflict, and it will completely crash the program. But it's a beta, so I get to pass on that, considering it still has a lot of little tidbits it needs to work out. But yeah, not too bad for a beta. Go ahead and keep this one in mind whenever you're thinking about a neat little thing for your video chats to have a silly little Sunday night or something.